right, Mandy, there is a community challenge happening right now on
Oh.
Webkinz. And so I thought we could go onto my account and explain how that works. Because, guys, you won't want to miss out on this one because the grand prize is pretty nice, right, Mandy?
It is so cool. Yeah, this is in Webkinz Next. It's funny because we have community challenges on Webkinz News that we've used for Classic, but it's sort of in Next, it's the same idea, but it's all done in the game.
Right.
So it's really cool.
Yeah. So in this challenge, the community is trying to build a baby merry-go-round at the baby park. And there are 3 steps to this challenge. In the first step, which is actually still happening right now, you have to collect steel and add them to the park in order to help create the merry-go-round. So now there's one piece of steel. It was just added to my account. You're going to get a piece of steel as soon as you log into your account every day, and you can also look for steel popping up on your screen, and also you can play games at the arcade for the chance to earn steel.
If you play in the arcade, everybody has a chance of earning steel no matter how well.
Exactly. Yep, there's a chance every single time you play a game that you're going to earn steel. So now let's go to the baby park just to show you here. So there's the baby park in Kinsville.
So you can tell because it's got like the blue and purple ground. And can't you imagine it, Michael? It's like that soft ground that in playgrounds for little kids, that sort of spongy ground. So yeah, that's how you can tell where the baby park is.
Yep. Now, we've already unlocked the swing sets and slides and ball pit. You'll need a baby in order to play in the baby park. Your fully grown pets won't be able to play in the park, but they will be able to help build this merry-go-round. So when I click on it, there you go. You can see the requirement for the first task. And the first task requires us as a community to add 10,000 pieces of steel. And if we manage to complete that as a community, we will earn a hard hat, and then we're going to lock part 2 of this challenge. But as you can see, the community has already added 6,185 pieces of steel.
Ooh, we're doing well.
It's pretty impressive because it's only been available for the past couple of days, I think. So it looks like this task will be completed soon. So guys, if you want to earn that hard hat, you're going to have to add a piece of steel. So let's add some now.
That's one thing about the community challenges in Next is you do have to participate. So you want to go in there and you want to add your steel so that you'll be eligible to get the prize. You know, you just have to add a couple and that means you're in and you'll be able to get the prize. But if you don't play, you don't get the prize. So be sure to visit Next and look for steel and then go to the baby park and add it in.
Exactly. And if you just saw that, I just clicked on a piece of steel that appeared on my screen. So now I have 4 pieces. Now I'm going to add all those 4 pieces to the merry-go-round. There you go.
Now,
as you saw, it leveled up. Yep.
I was going to say there were those little sliders on the side, right? So you don't have to add all of your steel if you don't want.
Exactly. And that's a good point because if you can see, the first task is to collect steel. The second task is to collect plastic, which are both new materials. And the third task is to craft plastic seats on a workbench at your home and deposit them to complete the merry-go-round. So in order to craft plastic seats, you're going to need 5 pieces of plastic and 5 pieces of steel. So you're going to be able to collect steel and plastic throughout this whole event. But keep in mind that you're also going to need plastic and steel to craft these plastic seats for the merry-go-round at your home. Now I can show you how the crafting works in Webkinz. This recipe, plastic seat recipe, is actually going to be a workbench recipe.
You were talking about going to the baby park with your babies, and I just want to explain to people how they can do that. It's if you get a stroller and you put your baby in the stroller, then you can travel to Kinsville with your baby, and that's how you can take your baby to the baby park.
Right, exactly. I'm in my house. I've set up a crafting room over here.
Nice. You use the Creative Studio.
Yeah.
Cool.
So here's my workbench. When task 3 is unlocked, you're going to see the recipe for the plastic seats appearing right here. And again, you're going to need 5 pieces of plastic, 5 pieces of steel in order to craft that plastic seat. And then you can return to the park, click on the merry-go-round in order to add them to help complete that. So there you go. It's a pretty straightforward event.
When everybody's completed the community challenge, you win that recipe, and that will also appear in your crafting recipes, right, Michael?
Oh, yes, exactly. So if you manage to complete this challenge as a community, you take a look right here at the prize. It's a recipe card. So the recipe is actually going to be added to your workbench, and you're going to be able to craft one of these merry-go-rounds yourself. And you can add that to your pet's yard, and you can always have your babies play with the merry-go-round, which is great. And I should say that the merry-go-round, in order to craft that, you're going to need 25 pieces of plastic, 25 pieces of steel, and 10 pieces of glue. So again, you might want to hang on to a few pieces of plastic and steel to use it for future recipes. So here I'm at the arcade and I'm playing Cake It Up. Of course, every single time you play a game, there's a chance that you're going to be awarded that steel. And then eventually when the second task is unlocked, there'll be a chance you can be awarded steel or plastic. Uh-oh, this is not a great score. Yeah, it was just a quick game, but I'll see right now if I'm actually awarded the steel or not. Yeah, not this time, but you would have seen the steel just before this screen here. So I have that 1 piece of steel that I earned through that icon on screen. Let me just quickly jump back to the playground and I'll deposit that for you before we wrap up this video.
You don't have to deposit it because you're already in once you've done it once, right?
Right, exactly. But Mandy, I, value the community and I would like to do everything I can to help. So there you go.
Need to know that they can keep it and save it for their recipes, or
exactly
they can help reach the goal fast. It's a choice.
Yep. So there's 6206. I'm going to add just the 1, and there you go. It increases by 1 by 7. So there you go. That is the community challenge. Again, you must contribute at least 1 piece to the merry-go-round in order to be able to win that recipe for your very own baby merry-go-round that you can build at home. Yep. So guys, if you haven't already, head to www.webkinz.com to download the Webkinz Next desktop app so you can participate in this community challenge.
Yeah, it's so much fun, and we keep adding content all the time. So you know what? You're not going to want to miss Webkinz Next because it just keeps getting better and better.
There you go. All right, guys. I hope you have fun playing in Webkinz World.
Bye.